noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai, coming at you live with a video. Sorry, had my tongue-tied moment there, but in any case, today is going to be the video I said I was going to make, where it is my sabertooth katana versus my Weed Slayer machete. The bottles I'm going to be using are 2 2-liters, 1 apiece, of Diet Right Zero, and 5 bottles of Gatorade apiece, and we're going to see which one does a better job cutting. Now, the test results are going to be based on the simplest fact of how far away the bottles go per cut. 1 cut per bottle will be the minimum and or maximum, and we will start with the 2 liters first because they are simpler and easier to cut through. Two 2 liters, both the same brand of soda. And we're going to start with Weed Slayer. The review and previous cutting video on this is already uploaded. And this might turn out to be a long video, so I suggest grabbing a drink and maybe a snack. And I'm going to cut all the bottles with a handshake grip with the machete and a 2-handed grip with the katana to keep the results as concise as I can. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The bottom of that bottle almost stayed in place. So yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed with how this thing did so far. Next, the katana. And the reason I named this thing Sabertooth is because of these crazy, almost 1.5 inch story that this damn thing has. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, they do pretty similar on the 2-liter test. Not surprised there. I put the same amount of power as I did with the machete into the swing with the katana. This isn't really scientific because I'd have to do this like hundreds of times in repetition. But this is just like a little, which cuts easier? Katana or Weed Slayer? Up next, the Gatorade. Three, 2, 1. Oh, damn! The bottles that I'm cutting with this have a tendency to almost stay in place, so that's kind of impressive. Oh, shit! Oh, damn! God damn! That is a clean, well, almost clean cut. It kind of wiggled a little bit, but god damn, it stayed in place. And it fucking falls flat on the bottom when I knock it off the stand, too. 3, 2, 1. one slash each. That was poor edge alignment on my part. We've seen what this thing can do. So, yeah, that was poor edge alignment on my part. 3, 2, 1. Again, poor edge alignment. Note how I'm not blaming the machete. A lot of people will blame the machete was like, oh, it's not cutting or some shit. No. I admit when I fuck up. So, yeah, I screwed up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. Let's see if I can't get another one. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, yep. That was the Gatorade bottles. For Weed Slayer. Now we're going to see how Sabertooth handles them. Three, 2, 1. Again, my bad. It did cut the bottle. It still cut it because I can see the bottle pouring out while I'm standing over here. The bottles did cut. It's just as they were cutting, I think I might have tweaked the edge alignment a little bit. So let's try again, shall we? Three, 2, 1. Okay, I got through it. I'm noticing that with this katana, I really have to emphasize the drawing motion in my cuts. I've been trying to keep the cuts consistent between the two blades, but I'm really starting to notice that with Sabertooth, I have to emphasize the drawing motion a little more because Eric Hudson, I think your name is. Sorry, I read your name when you commented back to me last night about Sabertooth. Sorry. But I remember your first name is Eric, so Eric, you told me that Deep Sword can throw the cuts off, and you have been proven correct. So, shout out to Eric Hudson for that little bit of information. Three, 2, 1. The sword, I feel, really lends itself to more like, I don't know if it's really you need to put more oomph into the blade or you need to emphasize the drawing more, but I feel like the sword kind of demands to have a more retracted swing almost. I don't know. Comment down below if I'm doing something wrong, because I probably am. Three, 2, 1. Well, I got splashed back in my face. But if you pay attention to the video thus far, you'll notice that all the bottles that really fell close to the stand were the bottles cut with the machete. And all the bottles that kind of flew off that way the majority of which were cut by the sword. So I don't know if it's something with the sword, like the edge alignment's off, or like my edge alignment's bad, or I'm out of practice using swords. But I'm going to have to give the winner in cutting performance to the machete for this round. If you think that the sword did better, comment down below. If you think the machete did better, comment down below. I want to read them comments. I finally figured out how the hell to get comments back on my videos. So, let's continue this cutting session, shall we? I got a special treat for you guys. So, in case all of you didn't know, for the past few months, I've been working at McDonald's. And these are some of the degreaser bottles we use at McDonald's. This K degreaser. I'm going to see just how good my cutting is by trying to cut this thing multiple times like you would a milk jug. So, 3, 2, 1. Well, that's my cutting performance. And it just battered the damn thing across the yard. So, I'm going to try for more. I'm going to try to slice the thing in half, like this. 3, 2, 1. I'm not getting it for some reason. Like, the machete, it's most likely me, but I feel as if the machete is kind of meeting some form of resistance when it's hitting the bottle. I don't know. Let me try the sword. Three, 2, 1. Okay, I felt almost no resistance with that. So, I'm assuming on the lighter targets, the machete has the advantage in cutting performance, but on heavier targets, I mean heavier targets is in weight, not plastic, because the Gatorade bottles definitely have thicker plastic than this. I feel as if on the Gatorade bottles, the machete does better because they are thicker, and machetes are designed to cut through brush and trees and all kinds of shit like that, while a sword is more attuned to softer targets like tamashigiri, tatami mats, flesh, and maybe even heavier set water balls like this. So, that's what I'm assuming from my findings here. Again, comment down below if you have different experiences, but let's see if I can cut this thing again. 3, 2, 1. Well, I did it. I got soaked in sanitizer for the umpteenth time today, but I did it. That's how we roll in the backwoods. Oh, speaking of which, I have been considering for a while now going back to my old roots and becoming backwoods samurai again. So, comment down below. I don't see a lot of your comments. I want to read comments, people. I want to hear what the hell I'm doing wrong so I can try to fix it. And if you want me to go back to backwoods samurai, then I'll go back to backwoods samurai. If you want me to keep being outlaw, I'll keep being outlaw. But I want to hear those comments. I want comments. Jeet. Now this time, I'm going to attempt to cut it straight down. I know at this point, I've stopped using the machete. That's because the test is over, and this is just the part of the video where I cut shit for fun. So, let's see if I can't split it in half, shall we? Skill! That's all I gotta say. Skill! Because I cleaned the motherfucker in half. Just like I said I would. One-handed. Reverse hand. Reverse handed didn't work so well. Zero static. Now, I'm not as good as Seth, the freestyle swordsman, when it comes to doing zero statics, because in the sword community on YouTube of the Backyard Cutters, which I am a member of, he's basically the best when it comes to zero static ball cutting, as I am aware of. Eric Houston, one of the two. Sorry, I keep forgetting your last name, Eric. But, he's best at doing, cutting paper out of the fucking air. Like, he'll throw up a piece of paper and shing! It gets sliced in half on the way down. I cannot do that. I do not have the ability to do that. I will admit that now. I will attempt it maybe later on in the future, but I do not have the ability to do that. Then we all know Backyard Samurai is the fucking king of the doubles. If you've ever seen his cutting videos, the dude, I don't think he's made a cutting video in a while that he doesn't cut doubles like a freaking boss. But yeah. I don't know what I'm best at, aside from rambling on and, well, I guess I'm best at chopping, okay? I'm the best chopper in the community, because I just hack into shit without even thinking. So, I don't know, it's debatable. Now to do something I probably shouldn't do. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! I actually pulled that off! Oh damn! Okay, I found out what I'm best at. 2-sword style! Damn! You know, I should build another cutting stand and do 2-sword slashes more often. What do you think? But, that's it for this video. Until next time, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe in using your weapons, and I'm out. Peace. With my 2 blades.